The new trailer for Hulu's Helstrom shows a cast of supernatural characters from Marvel Comics coming to the small screen for the first time. But who are all these spooky specters and what dark dealings are they up to in this new TV series? Let's find out. The trailer introduces us to the Helstrom family, starting with Daimon Helstrom. In the show, he's an exorcist and occult investigator aided by his supernatural powers. But in the comics, he's better known as the son of Satan. Yup, the offspring of a human woman and the devil himself, Daimon grew up torn between two worlds, eventually pledging himself to use his hellish abilities for good. Now, given the grounded nature of the show, we wouldn't expect him to show up rocking that red cape, fabulous as though it may be, but his signature trident seems fair game. And if that shirt comes off, and it damn well better, then you can also expect to see a pentagram-shaped birthmark on his chest. It's a stark reminder of his unholy heritage, but hey, it lights up when he uses his powers, which include sensing the supernatural and conjuring soulfire. Toasty! Let's move on to Daimon's sister, Ana Helstrom. In the trailer, she seems a bit more in tune with her dark side than Daimon, and that lines up with the comics where she's better known as Satana Helstrom. She actually joined her father and studied abroad in hell, racking up credits in courses like witchcraft, gaining power from relics of death, and using her traits as a succubus to drain the psychic energy of her victims. Now, in the comics, their mother, Victoria Helstrom, unknowingly married and bore the children of Satan, who is disguised as a human. But whereas she went crazy and died in the comics, it looks like in the show she went crazy and is sticking around to be the creepiest thing I have ever seen. Seriously, between that voice...
There he is.
And that eyeball, oh gross, it moved. It looks like she's possessed or something, so we wouldn't be surprised if it's Daimon and Anna's main goal to save her. And get her a throat lozenge while you're at it.
No stone unturned.
I suppose now we need to address the big red fiery elephant in the room. In the Marvel Universe, dear old dad is actually a demon named Marduk Kyrios, who rules one of the realms of hell. But to the people of Earth, he's better known as Satan, or Lucifer. But in the show, it seems all the characters think their dad is just a lunatic serial killer and aren't yet aware of his true identity. Look, I'm not telling them the truth. Were you paying attention to what they can do? What if they got mad at me? There are a couple more characters we get a peek at in the trailer, like Dr. Louise Hastings, an occult expert and mentor to Daimon. And there's Caretaker, who in the comics is a member of a mystical organization called The Blood, and he's the guardian of an ancient relic called the Medallion of Power. It looks like we're getting a new spin on him for the show, which we are all about, so long as he has his signature shovel from the comics. So, will these people help figure out what's up with Daimon and Anna's father? Will the show actually present their dad as Satan? And will their confrontation help me with my own deep-seated daddy issues? Well, at least some of those questions will be answered when Helstrom debuts on Hulu in October 2020. Oh gross, get it away!